All right, so now that we have the fabric in place, we're going to cut. And at this point, I just want to point out that we do have two different kinds of scissors in this department. The ones that have red handles are left-handed shears. They're made to be used in your left hand. And it actually does matter. These ones that I'm holding, because I'm right-handed, they are right-handed shears, and they don't sit very comfortably in my left hand, nor will they cut very well if I use them with my left hand. So these are right-handed shears. We've got a variety of different colors and styles of right-handed shears. They do not have red handles. Some of them are orange, some of them are black, some of them are steel, whatever the case. Those are all right-handed shears. So right-handed people want to work with those. So what I'm going to do is I've got this edge already cut. I do not need to cut it. I'm cutting in from the corner, and notice that I've got the bottom of the scissors resting against the table as I cut. And I cut right into the corner here. Now, if I kept going, I would make a slit here, which I do not want to do. So to make this go more easily, what I'm going to do is now cut this like this until I've got this edge available. And you notice that all along, I'm resting the bottom of the shears. Now I can go from this angle to cut the other part of this corner out. And I'm going to do that like that. Okay, so now that's cut out neatly, and I'm going to put that aside. And here, I'm going to cut in from the corner again until I'm where I want to be. And then I'm going to cut up the side. Okay? And I'm cutting right up against, but not through my paper pattern all the way, always with my scissors resting here. Now I gave myself a little extra space here so I can make this turn. This is going to be waste fabric anyway, I already know that. So it's not going to be a problem that I put that extra cut in, okay? Now I'm going to cut in from the side like that. And there we have my two shapes. And I've got this little piece of fabric. This is too small to be of use, so I will be throwing this out. Fabric is not recyclable, so anything this small is going to be garbage. If you have larger pieces that you have cut, something more like this, that is worth saving, because any sewist who has any brains at all, every time they sit down to sew, they are going to start testing their machine to see if everything is working right. So you're going to take little pieces of scrap fabric like this and shove them under your machine every time you thread your machine to check and see if everything is working right. Because even the most experienced sewist can sometimes mess up threading a machine. So these little bitty scraps that are big enough to go under a sewing machine and sew a little bit, they are worth keeping. I have a stock of those. Something this tiny though, you can't really do anything with it, so you'd throw that out. All right, and then I just take out my pins. Make sure to put my pins away in something safe. So this is a pin cushion. We've got magnetic pin holders in class instead, but wherever you're going to do, you're not going to ever put down a pin somewhere where it can roll around. You want to take it out of the fabric and put it straight into somewhere that it's going to stay put. And then we take away the pattern, and we have two, but there's a problem. They're attached to each other because of that fold. Remember, we talked about the fold. So now what I'm going to do, I would normally not actually unfold that. I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to put these back together, redo my crease here, and I'm going to turn my scissors sideways and go through and cut along that fold to get my two pieces apart. There we go. So now I've got my two pieces. They are almost identical, if not exactly identical, and I cut them both at once. And you can see now they actually do come apart.